friends, welcome back. Regal Smith here, and today I have the newest products released today at doTERRA's convention 2019, and I'm going to share with you what's in here. So my sweet husband stood in line very early this morning to be the first person to receive these, so I ran out to get them as soon as they were available. I ran in the rain, so I'm a little bit wet. If I look a little scattered, I'm doing this all for you. So let's get in here. I'm going to share with you what these goodies are. So let's start with the oils. So today we learned about some new oils, and like I said, I just learned this morning, so I'm going to share with you the best that I can remember, and then we can continue to learn more about these together, and I'll post more videos as I learn more about these. But let's start with what I do know. So today we got an oil called Black Spruce, and this comes from the boreal forest, so way north where it's very, very cold. And these trees are very abundant up there, and a lot of them, once they die or have been harvested, they just kind of take up spots in the land, and they haven't really been utilized for a lot until doTERRA figured out how to do this in a sustainable way and have benefits. So our Black Spruce is already in some of our doTERRA blends. It's in our Forgive oil, it's in our Balance, and it smells lovely. I mean, this is very earthy. Smells like you're taking a walk through a forest, which would make sense. So when you're thinking about how to use Black Spruce, all of the fir or tree oils are very grounding. So this would be a great oil when you want to feel grounded. If you're feeling scattered, it'd be a great one to apply before yoga. It's also an oil emotionally that's going to help instill confidence. It's going to help decrease anxious feelings. If you're thinking about the physical benefits, this is a great one for joint health. So you could use this mixed with other oils, or singularly, you could put this on joints. You could also blend it with some of your other favorite oils. This would be great blended with some of the mints perhaps, maybe some of the spicier oils. You can make some really lovely blends or use it as is. So I'm excited to have Black Spruce available to us. The next oil we have is, you hear people cheering. I'm at the doTERRA convention still right now, and so in the background you might see people or hear people. Some are still learning about the new products. So next we have Lemon Eucalyptus, and this oil comes from Kenya. And what I love about the Lemon Eucalyptus is the story behind it. It is coming from some farmers in Kenya that have not had a way to support themselves previously, and doTERRA is helping them purchase their own land to become their own farmers, teaching them a sustainable way to provide for themselves and their family while producing an oil that's beneficial to us. And they shared a story with one of the Kenyan farmers, and this woman was in tears because she had made more money producing oil than she thought she'd ever seen in her life by just growing and harvesting these plants. And so that's what doTERRA does. It helps build those type of communities. They empower people across the globe, and then we in return get to use these oils in our homes for our own family. So lemon eucalyptus is an oil that you're going to want to use to keep away insects. So this is one that has a lower flash off than some of the other oils that we have. So if you want to put it on your skin before you go outside, it's going to help repel mosquitoes. It also smells really fresh. This is an oil that I would use in conjunction with some of my cleaning products. I would diffuse it in my house if I wanted somebody to think I'd been cleaning all day and it smells so fresh and so clean. This would be perfect for that. It's also an oil that helps reduce the odors from using the toilet. So if you want to use some poopery but use a natural one that comes right out of your doTERRA bottle, you could drop some of this in your toilet and have it be super fresh, make your own poopery. It's also one, gosh, what else? I think I would blend this with maybe even a lavender for my diffuser. It has a really bright aroma, and that lavender might help kind of round it out. So have fun with your lemon eucalyptus. Combine this with your oils that you want to use when you're outdoors to help repel pests. So another one that you can add to your lemon eucalyptus is another new oil that we received today, and this is Citronella, which you may have heard of before. This is also highly effective at repelling insects, mosquitoes, and the Citronella you could use to put in shampoos also to repel lice or things like that if you have school-age children or you just want to keep your hair lice-free yourself. You can also use this one in pet shampoo to help repel pests and insects. You can combine it with that eucalyptus and have a really nice natural insect repellent when you're outdoors. And this one is also surprisingly good at tension relief. So it's a little bit milder than some of the oils that you may have used for tension relief, but you can apply this. You can add it to other oils for a more intense effect. So for me, I would probably combine this with this lemongrass and make a nice tension relieving blend. And it smells nice, it does. It doesn't smell like some of the synthetic citronellas I've smelled before, or even those citronella candles. So that's one that you could play around with as well. Our next oil that we have is for digestive health, and it is called celery seed. Dun, dun, dun. So 70% of our immune system resides within our gut, so it's really important that we keep our gut healthy. This celery seed is an essential oil that you could use multiple ways to support healthy liver function, healthy gut, and other things. So one of the unique things that it does is it helps protect the mucosal lining within our body. So our digestive tract, our esophagus, has mucus, and that helps protect us from environmental threats. So one of the things that this celery seed will do is helps protect that mucosal lining. So if that's something you're looking to do, you could use this in your esophagus protocol, which is 2 or 3 drops of the celery seed in a smoothie, and that's going to help deliver those benefits. Now, celery seed is a bitter tasting oil, so if that's not your thing, you can combine it with the citrus oils to help reduce that. And if you still don't like that bitter taste, you could use it in a capsule. And with the capsule, you would do 2 or 3 drops in a capsule with a citrus oil, 2 or 3 drops, or even a lavender in a capsule, and you can take that internally. Now that's not going to affect the esophagus. That would be more for your stomach and your lower GI tract, but you could do it that way as well. So this would be a great thing to start to incorporate. You could use it ongoing or intermittently. I know some of you may be familiar with celery juicing. This is going to be even more intense and even more convenient and potent to put a few drops in that capsule in your smoothie. So let me know how that's working out for you. You can also use this for UTIs or urinary tract health perhaps. So you could use celery seed and juniper berry if you want to maintain a healthy urinary tract, and if you need some targeted support for a short period of time, you might want to do celery seed and cinnamon and put a couple drops each in a capsule and take it as long as you feel you need it. And then if you want some ongoing support for your urinary tract system, celery seed and juniper berry would be great to try. So those are some of the new oils. What else do we have in this bag? Next we have, ooh, this is fun. We have these new peppermint capsules that are encapsulated just like our PB Assist. Now our PB Assist is our doTERRA probiotic that is specially patented and encapsulated to be delivered to the lower GI tract of your body, which is very unique, and it's very important because a lot of the things we put in our body that we want to get to our lower GI tract don't get there because of the stomach acid. So this is a way to get it where it belongs. So peppermint is going to help promote digestive health. It's also going to help promote mobility within our GI tract. So if you feel like you need to get things moving, you have a little indigestion, this is another thing to help supplement your digestive health. So this is a great thing to combine with things you may already be using like DigestZen. You want to be using your TerraZyme, which is that digestive enzyme, your PB Assist probiotic, and then you can take your peppermint as needed. So I'm pretty excited about this one as well. Next we have, 3 years in the making. These are Tumeric Duo Soft Gels. Now this is not just turmeric essential oil. This is not turmeric powder. This is something that took 3 years for doTERRA to develop. I remember having dinner with Dr. Hill about 3 years ago, and he told me he was so excited about something that they discovered. So much so that they didn't even have the technology to test it yet or the equipment, and it all had to be set up in order to complete this research. And now today, I finally found out what it was. he'd been working on these Tumeric Soft Gels. And this is a combination of the tumerones and the cucumerones, so the things that make turmeric so effective, and it's capsulated in a way that has a special delivery system that helps get to all the places it needs to get. Now, the session on this was very high-tech science, and I'm gonna have to review my notes a few times to remind myself exactly how this works. But the takeaway message is what this is doing is it's help addressing the root cause and the root of balancing healthy inflammatory response. So if you have stuff going on in your body, oftentimes it's triggered from an unhealthy inflammatory response that sets off a chain of events. So what this does is helps bring your body back to balance and helps promote that healthy inflammatory response, which has a ripple effect within your health. So for me, this is something I'm absolutely going to incorporate into my daily routine. I'm going to do this with my Lifelong Vitality. Dr. Hill recommended taking 2 of these in the morning, doing your Lifelong Vitality like you normally would, your PB Assist probiotics, your Terrazyme with meals, and then 2 Copaiba soft gels at night. So that would be something to consider. And if you're thinking that's a lot of capsules, it may be, but it's a lot to deal with if you are not diligent with your health up front, and it's a lot more to handle long term. So consider that, but this is going to be something very simple to incorporate into a healthy morning routine to help keep that inflammation response in a healthy level. The next thing we have, my favorite, I'm so super excited. Last year we learned about the Yarrow Palm, so that Yarrow Pomegranate Duo. And what people were discovering with the Yarrow Palm is it's great for the nervous system. Women were noticing a lot of hormone balancing with it. As a result, some hormonal weight release, some emotional release, and also some really incredible beautifying properties within the skin. So producing collagen, less fine lines, less wrinkles, clearer skin. And for me, what I noticed is it helped fade some of my acne scars. I broke out less. My hormones started to regulate and not be as crazy around that time of the month. And what they did for us is they made a Yarrow Palm body serum. So they basically took that Yarrow Palm and they put it in a 100 milliliter serum so that you can use this all over your body. This is for the topical application. So you can put it on the sunspots on your hands, on your arms, you can do your face, your whole body. And literally I was trying to take a bath in my current Yarrow Palm. So this is going to make it so much easier. They call this the Body Renewal Serum. Emily wanted to call it the Body Firming Serum, but they went with Renewal. So give it a whirl and let me know how you're liking this. They also have a partner product called the Yarrow Palm Cellular Beauty Complex. So this is the capsulated version. So we know that our skin health comes from the inside out, so you can take this internally and use this topically, and you're going to have that glow from the inside out. So enjoy these. Next we have something for the kids. We have a new addition to the kids line. So we know there's 6 oils that they released last year just for the little kiddos. Now there is a new one called Tamer. And Tamer is for digestive health. Think of it like a little bit milder version of our Digest Zen. So this is going to be great for the littles. It has infractionated coconut oil. It has spearmint, Japanese peppermint, ginger root, and black pepper. So this is going to be a great one for the littles. I know my 3-year-old's going to love this. She loves her kids' line oils. And it has a nice aroma. It is much lighter. It smells more like spearmint than the peppermint and the Digest Zen. And this is one that I would use even on the littlest ones. I would even use this on a baby. And I used Digest Zen on my baby when she was a baby because we didn't have this, but I mixed it with coconut oil. This is already pre-mixed, so this is going to be a great one to have on hand. Great gift for new moms or just anyone that wants some digestive health. Also helps with nausea. So next we have, oh, and it comes with your little flashcard too, which is nice, right? So you can use those to help your kids learn how to use those. Next we have a new line. This is Adaptive. This is our calming blend line, and there are actually 3 things in here, and this is to help work with decreasing stress. So all of us are stressed in our life. Some of us have a different cause and a different duration or intensity, but all of us are stressed, whether it's the guy next to us in traffic who is just riding our tail on our car and won't get off our tail, or stress at work, in the house, with our family, our kids, or even more long-term stress. So this is something that's going to help support that. The first thing is going to be a supplement. These are calming capsules, and one of the unique things about these is it has a plant-based omega-3, and our brain is made up mostly of fats, and it really needs those healthy omega-3 fats to stay in balance. And when there's a deficit, that's when we start to have some unhealthy thoughts and stress. It's harder to deal with stress. We might have emotions that we don't want to experience that may be dark and they don't feel good. This is something that you can take daily to help support healthy mental function, healthy mental mood, and this would be something to incorporate with your lifelong vitality. 2 partner products that come with this line are essential oils. So we know that it affects the amygdala when we inhale aromas, the olfactory senses, and essential oils are one of the most effective ways to shift our emotions. So we have this new blend. We have it in the regular or the touch, and you can put the regular one in your diffuser, so I recommend getting both, and then you have the touch that you can roll on the go. And I'm smelling this for the first time, and I already can tell this is going to be one of my favorites. What do we have in here? Oh gosh, that's lovely. All right, so we have wild orange, lavender, copaiba, spearmint, magnolia, rosemary, neroli, and sweet gum. So sweet gum's a new one to me. And magnolia has become one of my favorites. That's really a good oil for connection. It's a good one to roll on your heart. So that's a good one too. And my jacket's still wet from the rain, guys. I'm like, my hair's wet, my jacket's wet, but I wanted to make sure that I could share these with you today. So this is gonna be, this is gonna be a favorite for a lot of you. Okay, so those are what we have. If you get the doTERRA convention kit here, you also get the Manuka oil, which right now is not sold in the US, so this is a cool one that you get. If you're in Australia, you can get this already, but this is like a tea tree oil on steroids, so that comes in your kit. They also released today the full 5 milliliter bottle of rose oil we can now purchase. Previously, we could only get the diluted one with fractionated coconut oil, the Rose Touch, but now you can also get the rose oil, which is great for all things immune related. It's great for supporting healthy emotions. It's one that you would want to incorporate with your On Guard or your oregano for any immune protocol, so that's available. And then the new Volo diffuser, which I do not have with me right now, but I have to send my husband back to go get them. They released a diffuser that will go for either up to 14 hours, depending on the settings, so that's really a unique feature, and it comes in either onyx black color or a white marble color, which is absolutely beautiful. So he didn't know about that when he was standing in line, so I didn't tell him to get that. But those are the new products. I hope you enjoyed them. I hope you could hear me, even though we have a lot of stuff happening here at convention. I hope many of you were able to join us here, and if you weren't, this video I hope can give you a little piece of what we learned. I love you lots. Enjoy your products, and let me know in the comments what you liked best about the new doTERRA products and what you're most excited to try. Love you all. See you next time. Bye.